Kenpachi yet.
Oh, bro,
Kev,
you need to get through this.
Yeah. Nah, you know what?
You haven't
Kev,
made it to Bankai yet.
I still did.
Nah, Kev, 'cause you did say, cause remember, Kev did say his TikTok police self on episode 52.
I'm still on episode 52. I've just been every time I'm about to go watch it just to continue on. I'm like, although this new episode dropped today, let me go watch that. Well, let me go watch that, and then it just keeps getting further and further back.
He watching every other anime.
Except for Please.
If I could make my own list of the big three, it will literally be the most what everybody thought the original big three was, which was Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and Naruto. If I could say that is legit my personal big three because of how much I never watched Bleach. And I'm not, there's no hate to Bleach or the Bleach fandom. I understand that is good. The designs for the characters look amazing. Everything that I have seen so far, I really liked. I just never sat down to watch it like that.
The music's A1, the design's A1, the characters A1.
Me watching this at 5. I rewatch Food Wars more than I watch Bleach.
All right, that's that's disgusting. That's disgusting, Kev.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what. Here's the thing about Food Wars. The first watch, I'm like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. That's just what it is. The second watch, I kid you not, it's only for me finding recipes.
Oh my god. You do know, no. Okay, sorry, this is a total side note now that you said that. There's an actual, I forgot what his name is, but there's someone who literally makes all the recipes from Food Wars, and he makes them, he does reels on them. He makes all the recipes so that basically you can see how they turned out in real life.
Does he dress like Sanji a little bit sometimes? Because I think I've seen him. Or like his character profile is him dressed as Sanji.
I don't know about that one. Does he have black hair?
He had like dirty blonde hair. No, it's not him.
Nah, not same one. But this guy, he puts up the anime, the scene from the anime, and then he puts up what he does right next to it. So basically, he recreates all the like the little motions, like throw the all the toppings, saute. He does everything from like that angle, so that you see it that way.
When it was, I can't go over the one scene with someone holding the freaking spice rack. He's like,
yeah.
I was like, dog.
How you holding 3 spices in your hand like this?
No, but that's how I end up like, because I would actually like Food Wars, because I actually like the story and like how each arc went, not for the other stuff. Because Food Wars is actually pretty freaking good. I was telling Jude this. I was like, baby, you gotta watch Food Wars, and she was like, why? I was like, it's literally MasterChef if it was an anime.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it is.
I did tell her, I was like, just to be fair warning, they over exaggerate how good the food is. And she was like, what you mean? And I was like, as in it's literally just food corn. But
they strip.
Yeah, they literally just strip.
I'm talking like to the point where like your dad be like, hey man, what you watching up there, man?
Right. Food Wars is one of those animes that you got to make sure is either lock your door, or if you're going to watch it, make sure you're watching it with someone already in the room, because it's one of those animes that if someone walks in your room, that wrong scene will click on.
What you watching there?
That's what it is. It's either someone's in the room, someone has to be in the room with you when you start an episode, or just lock your door. If they come in, that wrong scene will come on.
Yeah.
Nah, I remember like that. Nah, I remember I used to have to watch that when I was in school. When I was in school, I couldn't like with think fast. I could not watch that at home because you can't. You would get caught lacking. Like, yo, man, what you what you watching?
I was like, oh no, it's Master Chef.
It's Master Chef. It's Master Chef.
It's the fact that the funny part is about Food Wars, and it has nothing to do with the anime. It's about the community. There's literally a petition going around to have Gordon Ramsay watch it on stream.
Bro.
Oh wow.
Because he has an in-world character in the anime.
Right.
Yeah, so I guess that's it for Bleach, though.
Damn. How we go from we went from Bleach to Food Wars in like seconds.
See,
I'm sorry, Bleach fans. I promise I'll be on episode 54 by the next episode.
To be honest with you, I'm on 1,000 Year War, but I'm not caught up either. I'm not caught up. I'm not caught up.
Like, when I tell you Bleach confused me, because I thought Aizen was always the big bad. Turns out he's just that arc's big bad. There's somebody worse. And I'm like, there's somebody worse than Aizen?
Nah,
I'm about to. Yeah, pretty much. If you really want to think about it.
Listen, I'm gonna say this though, and B, you can let me know if you agree with me on this one. I think Aizen, in my opinion, is top 3 greatest villains of all time.
Oh, I agree. If you make a Mount Rushmore of anime villains, Aizen and Frieza 100% will be 1 and 2.
Yeah, I just his whole character is just he's written so perfectly, bro. Like, there's no flaws with his character, bro. I just feel like he is top 3. And there are times when I go back and I rewatch him, like, yo, this man, sometimes he's top 1. Sometimes he is the best villain. You know, it depends on the day. People don't give Aizen enough love. And I peeped that. A lot of people bring up villains, but they leave out Aizen. They leave out Aizen. They forget how much of an impact Aizen had in Bleach, and how much he just took control of everything. How he just he just changed the game. Aizen changed the game for a lot of like villains, bro. He really did.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because there's this meme I'm thinking of. Actually, you know it, Kevin. You know how Mig kept saying from Naruto, so and so happened, but like it was all against Jutsu.
Yeah,
Aizen is the definite. He made this meme.
Yo,
it was all against Jutsu.
I forgot about that, John.
Yes,
I forgot about that, John. Yo.
And like you thought you was eating this, but nah, it was all against Jutsu. Aizen is the definition of this meme. He is the mastermind behind everything.
Yeah, B, that's right, man. That's true. That's true, bro.
Actually, that should be our next episode. Mount Rushmore villains.
Oh man, I love. Oh man, we got.
Oh, that's gonna be. Damn, I gotta have to make that list early because I have no clue. That's hard.
I already got my for it, but I'm gonna wait for that episode.
Ooh.
Dang, sorry, sorry, Bleach fans. That's all we got.
Yeah, we not. I ain't caught up. I can't even play. I'm not caught up.
You know what? When I catch up on all my stuff, I'll sit down and watch Bleach again. I've been on episode 52 for the past 3 years now.
Yeah, Kat, I remember when you first told me.
That's crazy.
I remember when Kat first told me what he was on that show.
I'm getting there. All right, but now
you didn't make any progress.
I did. I really did. I played the game. I had the new Bleach game. I have that. That's.
Kat, what the?
Other than that, I've never really done anything. All I know is Ichigo, Aizen, and Ruka, and that's it.
You know the class.
Is that her name?
Rukia, bro.
Rukia, there you go.
I would say, the hell is a Ruka?
I'm gonna keep it. No, hold on. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. There are times I'll be calling her Ruka too. I ain't gonna.
Oh my god.
I kid you not. There was points in when they was trying to save her. There was points where I'm like, they still didn't get to that tower yet.
Nah, I agree with you on that one. Like y'all been running forever.
And like, I kid you not, like there was a point where I forgot what episode I stopped on, so I had to rewatch it, and I'm like, hold on, really? Huh? Y'all taking this long to go save her? It's like I understand that the city that they're in changes every so often, but I'm like, it shouldn't take this long, my guy.
It did take him a bit to get up there, bro. I ain't gonna cap. It did.
Nah, that would piss me off because the point is, I'm thinking in my head, okay, they're usually we're watching them run. All right, cool. Then you would see when it's right before the scene change, they're like, oh, we gotta hurry up. So they use flash step and they move. I'm like, hold up.
Y'all had access
If
to
you're
this
using
ability,
flash step, your ass should be there by now.
right? And it's not like they didn't know she was in the tower. They literally said she's in the tower.
If this was real life, she would have been dead.
Exactly. I'm like, y'all got super speed at this point. Half of y'all should be there by now.
Hey, matter of fact, I'm about to say this right now. I'm about to start a war between the One Piece fans and the Bleach fans. It did not take the Straw Hats this long to go save Robin when they pulled up to save her. When Ichigo and them pulled up, that in my real world standards, it took them 3 years to get up there. Robin just said, I want to live. Luffy said, all right, bet I'll be there in 2 episodes.
I got you, twin. I got you, twin.
That is true. Like, literally, the moment she got taken away, he was like, oh, nah, we gone. Like, everybody roll out.
Luffy about that action. That's all. Luffy about that action, bro.
Right.
Luffy ducks no fade, bro. Bro, Luffy be ducking no fades, bro.
Like, because Ichigo had time to make new friends, find a new secret path. That secret path, this still didn't take him to the tower. Bro said, this path will take you right to where she's at. They got there. Oh, wait, we still got a couple more places to go first before we get there. I'm like, huh?
That's that. You don't know what it is? That's that because Studio Period did Bleach. That's that Studio Period pacing right there. That's just typical Studio Period pacing.
Right. People make fun of the One Piece pacing, but I'm like, dog, I still can't get past the first season of Bleach.
Yeah. I'm telling you, once you get past that, bro, it is smooth sailing from there.
All right, I'm gonna start
Like,
it.
for real.
I'm gonna restart it on Saturday.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't restart. Don't
Well, pick up where I last left off.
where you left off.
Honestly,
Dang, bro.
after the once you reach the Kenpachi fight,
Mhm.
it kind of really picks up right there. Like
Mhm.
it's like battle after battle after battle.
Bro, that's where I'm at. So I kid you not, this is the only reason where I really wanted to watch Bleach was because I wanted to get to Kenpachi so bad. So
Bro, Kenpachi is so good, bro. Oh my gosh.
When Kenpachi said, well, I might as well go wait for them at the entrance to the tower, he was like, all right, cool. It's the fact that Kenpachi even said, how long is this wait?
Yeah, he got tired of waiting too. Like, yeah, okay, y'all said y'all breaking through here. I'm here. What's going on?
Right. Rob, if this was Ichigo and them trying to save Robin, bro, Robin would already been in Marie's behind Emu's grasp.
You know what? That might be true. That actually might be true.
Like, jeez, man. Bleach fans, I still respect y'all. A1 character design, A1 villain designs, A1 power system, just F5 pacing, dog.
Studio Period is best.
Everybody's like, I'm so hyped for the 1,000-year Blood War. I was like, so Rukia still didn't get saved in my book, so what's going on? Matter of fact,
I mean,
this is how far back of Bleach is I am. What's his name? Renji is still goated. Let me just put it that way. Renji is still
Oh,
powerful. That's how far back in Bleach I am.
I
Damn.
mean, Renji. No, I won't say Renji gets nerfed later on. It's more like they tried to make him like the Sasuke to Ichigo's Naruto.
It wasn't
Like
going
they
to work.
tried to keep him, yeah, they try to keep him
That's a
up
good.
with him.
Yeah.
He even gets a Bankai right after, at the same time as Ichigo, and
Yeah.
even when Ichigo gets holification, Renji can't compete with that. However, for some reason, with guts and determination and persistence, he will continue his fights even when he's bloodied out, and then he'd be like, "All right, I'm good," and then
That's
that's the only
that's
way
why
he
people
is
got so much.
comparable.
Right, because like that's why people have so much respect for Renji because he'll get dogged out in a fight for brother, but brother keeps going though. Brother
Yeah.
kick. They gotta keep because Renji, because everybody knows Renji's a good character, and I think the people like behind Bleach, I think they know that too. So they try to give him as much as like screen time as possible, even if he is getting his ass kicked the whole entire time.
Mm.
And
Hmm.
so it's like I don't like I. That's why Renji's a fan favorite to a lot of people. Like he's still goated in my opinion, bro. Even if he's not like even if he's not like the Renji like from like in the early days.
Mm.
He's still the goat, bro. He's still one of the goats.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust your word on this. This Saturday, I'm gonna pick up for episode 53. I'll watch it then.
All
I'm gonna
right.
text you, Cam.
You better. You gotta keep me posted on this. Well, you gotta keep me up to date. Not up to date, but basically you gotta hold me
Honest
down on
about
this.
it, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna save One
So,
Piece for last because they got a lot of stuff that's gonna be happening with them. So let's talk about
hmm
Naruto next. So we received word that Naruto is getting a 4 episode special, and it is going to be retelling part one. The goat.
Oh.
The
the goat, the
goat.
legend, the goat.
The Itadori before Itadori.
Nah, that
But yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm curious on how they're going to retell each one. So is it going to be episode one? Is just going to be because they said a 4 episode special, and usually specials are anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. So obviously it's going to
hmm
be kind of like that. So are they going to break it down to like episode one will be the Land of Waves arc. Episode 2 will be the first half of the tuning exams. Episode 3 will be the second half of the tuning exams. And the final episode. Oh, no, actually. Because we still got to do the Tsunade arc.
Right.
So maybe that can just be episode 1 would be Land of Waves. Episode 2 would be tuning exams. But that's the only thing I'm kind of worried on. Because the tuning exams was long.
It
Like,
was, and
because if you.
it's like,
Go ahead. I'm
mm.
sorry.
No, go ahead, Cam, go ahead, Cam.
Because I was going to say, like, you have the paper test, the first part, you got the Forest of Death, then you got Naruto training with Jiraiya, then you
hmm
have the first part of the second half of the tuning exams, and then you got the Gara fight, the Sand
Yeah, I
Village
forgot how
invasion.
long that took.
Yeah, so it was like a
They
lot of mini arcs in that giant arc. So that's like my only worry for it.
I don't think I don't know. I think they're going to probably. I see each episode being probably maybe 30 minutes long, and just like most likely.
That's
And
scary.
as for putting all that in there, I can see them. Like you said, I can see the landaways, and I can see the first half of the tuning exam being in one episode.
That's so much to tell, though.
Like the
Right.
paper, like you said, the paper exam and
Mm-hmm. Force of Death.
probably and training with Jiraiya probably will be all in maybe in the first half.
Yeah.
That is
I think
No,
I, I
because
think
that
what they'll do is I think what they'll do is with they'll showcase all of like the impactful moments.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them doing like I don't like the written exam. I don't see them including like all like the I'm not to say like it's not important, but I don't think they'll include that. I think they'll include the Forest of Death stuff, specifically speaking, when Sasuke first gets the curse mark, Sasuke versus Orochimaru. I think they'll showcase like the main focuses of that because in the OG Naruto, one of the main things of the Forest of Death was when Sasuke threw the hands with Orochimaru. I mean, that was like one of like that's like one of the most iconic Naruto fights, like starting out and all that stuff. And then as for like, they'll include like, and then like the Land of Waves and all that stuff as well. They'll include, I believe, maybe like the bridge scene. I think I feel like I see them including all the fight scenes, like all the important fight scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously showcase a little bit of story and stuff like that, but I see them like mainly talking about like showcasing all like reanimating like all the fight scenes and stuff too. And then like shooting exams, Rock Lee, Gara, you gotta have that in there. Naruto and Neji.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't like what I don't really see him showcasing all of like all the detail of like of the tuning exams.
But that's going. I'm terrified for the tuning exams though,
Nah, yeah, definitely.
because it's one of those. It's one of those arcs that even though it had filler, the filler fits so well to tell the story completely.
Yes.
But if they're gonna just, are they okay? I probably have to look it up again to see this, but did they say what it was focusing on?
So from what I seen was, well, I just looked it up. They said the episodes are a special project to celebrate the 20th anniversary, likely covering like reanimate classic scenes or new content with updated modern visuals. But even with the new content, I don't know what they can tell because all the filler that had like everything is filler after Sasuke leaves. Because in the manga, after Sasuke leaves, Naruto's in the hospital. He's talking with Jiraiya, and then that's when him and Jiraiya leave for their training.
Yeah,
Hmm.
But in the anime, they actually went back. Like they actually went to the Sand Village, and they fought like those Sand guys for a little bit. Not Gaara and them, but like some other group. So yeah, that's all
yeah.
like filler stuff.
Um, I think okay. If it's just sticking to like iconic scenes or like fights or anything like that, I'm thinking it's most likely going to stay around Naruto and Sasuke,
Mm-hmm.
which means so like Zabuza, that arc,
Mm-hmm.
the tuning exams with so most likely Sasuke versus Rock Lee, that little quick uh
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
then they'll probably go to uh if they even mention it, they'll probably mention the paper exam like in a quick little like pan over like and then like for 1 minute and then it'll be go on to the Forest of Death.
Mm-hmm.
Then I see them doing like Marcus said, Sasuke versus Orochimaru, Naruto versus Orochimaru, um, Naruto versus the Sound Ninja, and probably even throw in probably even throw in when Gara was messing with all the other ninjas, like just killing them, just to
Mm-hmm.
put that in there.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
That makes sense. And
That's right.
then
Yeah.
it's like
Then after that, if they keep if they keep the tuning exam all in one episode, if they do, then it's probably going to be uh they're probably going to take it to Lee and Gara Maybe I really doubt they will, but it is an iconic fight. Hinata versus Neji.
Yeah, because that set up
Mm.
that fight set his fight up like Naruto's fight up with Neji. So they do.
Yeah, they
I
Yeah.
think
gotta,
they got to
they
keep that
gotta,
in there.
they gotta keep
Okay.
that in there.
And they also might have to introduce. I mean, they also might have to do well, Naruto versus Kiba, of course, but they also have to do not have to do. They might do Sakura and Ino because it was the first. It was like I don't know. That was like the first time they really clashed and it actually meant something.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's the only thing I think of. But I think that's where I would cut it off at for that episode, and then you would take it to the out, and you would take it to the next episode, and it would be the second part of the tuning exam. So, what's the important ones? You would
Uh,
put
Naruto and Neji is
Naruto,
important.
Neji.
Sasuke and Gaara.
Would you put Shikamaru and Tamari in there? I don't know if it's as iconic, but it's
Respectfully,
definitely a
no.
good.
Well, I would think they would have to. No, because I was gonna say because Kankuro plays a big part, but really he don't really play a big part at all in the actual war itself. Because his only fight he had was like yeah, because the only fight he had during the tuning exams as a whole
Was it
was
Shino?
it was with Shino.
Yeah, but in the second half, then he forfeited the second one, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
yeah, because he forfeited because it wasn't time to start the raid yet, and then when the raid started, Shino went after him to go fight him.
Right. Okay.
Where in
So
Shikamaru's case, well, well, no, I don't even know how they will do Shikamaru and Tamari because even with that, that was like her only major fight because she blitzed Tenten. So I don't even
Yeah,
know.
oh
yeah,
right, dang, I forgot about
yeah.
that.
Yeah. She had 10-10. Tamari had 10-10 on the on the jaw on her back like this.
Oh
Like
yeah, she broke her back. I'm sorry.
broke her
Even though they don't
back.
say that, she broke her back. That's how I saw that. She broke her back.
Bro, and Tenten looked cool too because she was like, "I'm gonna put these scrolls down, and then I'm gonna toss all these." I was like, "Okay, Tenten, let's see what you can do. Let's see what guys 10 could do." Tamari was like, "Nah."
Like nah, man.
Gust the wind.
Like that.
Like
Oh my god.
Tenten got the worst treatment in that fight in any of those fights.
Yeah, like she got her back destroyed, bro.
Yeah.
Like
By
people,
Tamari's bro.
because people going to say Choji had the worst. Like he had the worst, but I'm like, dog. Choji went 1-on-1 with the main dude from the Sound Ninjas. So you can't say
Right.
anything about that. But Tenten, on the other hand, Tamari was not the strongest in her group. It was Garo.
No, it was
And
guard.
then next thing
Love
you
that
know, he's like, like Tamari was like, nah. And here's the crazy part: they never had no other interaction after that. They really, they had no
Wow.
other interaction. She was just
Oh my gosh.
sad. But yeah,
Yeah, she got popped up, bro.
I don't know how they gonna do it because I even looked up like, well, how long will each episode be? But they said there's no official like information on it. All they know is that it's just gonna be 4 episodes, reanimating classic arts with modern visuals, and that's it. So like the classic arts was only Land of Ways, tuning exams. Would you consider
Then
the Tsunade, the search for the Tsunade arc, like a like a
Yes.
classic? Yeah,
yes,
because
Yes.
that plays
Because
a huge part.
yeah, because
That
you got
yeah,
the
you
counts.
have to
because you got the
yeah,
three-way deadlock between the Sonic. So yeah, that's important.
exactly.
Hmm.
You have to have that in there.
Yeah, because she also healed Sasuke. So That's the
and brought back Rock Lee too. So
Yeah,
that also
both lean
explains
back.
because yeah, because when Rock Lee comes back, when they're chasing Sasuke and fighting,
Mm.
what's the name, the Bone guy,
Mm-hmm.
that one,
Kimimaro.
yeah, he's that fight is definitely going to be in there because that's when Gara comes back.
Right. So I don't even know. Because Land of Ways arc, you can retell within like I still think it's going to be about 45 minutes to an hour, only because
It's
It
gonna
they're
might be
have
an
honing.
hour
to.
though.
It's gonna have to be an hour.
Yeah, because
That's the only way.
I can't see them telling full arcs in 30 minutes.
I
Because
don't even.
it seemed like they're going down the One Piece route. Because you know One Piece, they got their short specials that retells the whole arc.
Yeah,
So they're probably going to do that. Land of Ways arc, you can tell within a full hour. Because it's probably only going to start when Naruto graduating from the academy. Then they'll just jump right into them meeting Kakashi, then going into the Land of Ways arc. They can do that. The tuning exams, I will say the only thing is I'm gonna agree with B on this one is that they're probably going to tell the written part is that's going to be like a really really small scene,
Mhm.
and
You,
then
you know how? Uh huh.
and then tell that part, and then the Forest of Death will probably be. So let's just say the written part will probably be like the first 10 to 20 minutes. Then let's just say they got 40 minutes after that. That now you want to do that. The written part will probably only have to be like maybe 7 10 minutes tops, and then the first half, the Force of Death, and then the raid. But that's still a lot to tell. That's the only thing I'm a little scared on. The Tsunade
Right.
retrieval arc can 100% be retold in like 45 minutes to an hour. And same thing with the Sasuke retrieval arc that can
Hmm.
be told within 45 minutes to an hour. It's just Force of Death I'm a little scared on.
What I think they might do. Now I don't know if y'all seen the not so much movie, but like the recap with Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just getting preparation. It was getting preparation for the newest season. It
Mm-hmm.
was Jujutsu Kaisen calling card, which was pretty much kind of like a recap of like it was a movie, but they put it like it was a movie, but they put it like an anime, like the animated format.
Mm-hmm.
Now they showed the main stuff. They showed the main stuff, but they had somebody like narrate like the side stuff. So they just kind of like they skim past like all the side stuff that Jujutsu Kaisen like they between like season one and
Mm-hmm.
season two. They just kind of skim past that and they just told like the main plots of the story of it. I think what they'll do is for Naruto, they might do like hour-long episodes for like the 4 episodes. But for like the side stuff, they'll have somebody like narrate. Like, maybe they'll have somebody like narrate. It doesn't have to be like any of the characters. It could be just somebody like random just kind of narrating like the side like, oh, Naruto was frustrated. Naruto doing the written exam. Naruto didn't write anything on his exam. He just left the paper blank, and it'll kind of like transition towards like the main part of the story,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much. That's kind of how I can kind of see him going. It's just
Mm-hmm.
them kind of like skimming past the side stuff, so they can kind of get to the main stuff, or have somebody narrate it, like the side stuff. If that makes any sense.
That makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
I sure hope so. That's the only thing I'm just worried about is just well maybe like you said someone narrates it. Naruto's telling like it'll be like adult Naruto telling like the next batch of kids like Boruto and them his story, and then he's just telling that maybe.
Hmm.
But who knows? Again. I'm a little scared just on the tuning exams, but other than that, I'm actually very excited for the remake. That's going to be super fun to watch over again,
Definitely.
especially with the new animation that they're going to be going in on.
Ooh, yes.
All right, so final topic here. Y'all ready for this? It's One Piece time. One Piece season one finally ended after 1,100 plus episodes. I remember you telling me about that when you got that, bro. You know that store closed.
I was so pissed, bro. I was so pissed, bro.
B, this is mall in Philly where they had two anime stores. One's more like a kiosk, and the other one is Box Lunch, the anime store.
Uh huh.
and this kiosk sold so many cool like collectibles, and I'm like, yo, this joint is crazy. And then Marcus, like, he texted me. He was like, "Yo, I got this One Piece statue." He showed me. I was like, "That's crazy." And but they always and like those figurines at conventions, they're easily like $100, $200. This place was selling them for like 50 to like 80,
Mhm.
and they're really
Mm.
good. And I don't know why they closed down. They was made. They could have just opened up their own store in there. Really.
You know what it was? They
Mm.
was kind of like what it was. They was kind of funny with pricing. So because they was kind of like weird, like because they had like shady people like selling the stuff too, and I'm like,
Mm.
yeah, if you, you buy this, and then like we'll give you off on this, but then like when they ring you up, they wind up charging like it didn't really seem like you got a deal on it.
Yeah.
So I think it was some shady, some shady crap going on with it. But if they had somebody else run the store, it would have been cool.
Right. I don't even think they was. I'll be honest. I'm starting to think about it now because I remember I got a figure from there, and I was like, "Can I see this Luffy one?" And I don't think they knew exactly what they were selling. Cause I was
Right?
like, "Can
I
I see the
had
Luffy one?" She pulled out a Yami Yugi one. And I was like, "That's not Luffy, dog. That's Yami Yugi. Come on." It's not time to find the One Piece, dog.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
Got all the cards.
One Piece. So not
I,
only we got season one of One Piece finished up. Season two is starting with the start of the Elbaf arc. We got the One Piece live action going on right now, well coming out soon. How are we feeling about One Piece right now? How are we feeling? I'm excited for it.
hey man, I'm definitely pumped up for this. I mean, like I said, I feel like I'm happy that One Piece is kind of going like the more so seasonal route because it's like you know the One Piece is trying to like I've said this before and we spoke about it in the past. I feel like One Piece is trying to compete with they're trying to adapt with the times with a lot of newer anime that are coming out, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like they're trying to maintain that quality. They're trying to really keep up with that quality. They're really trying to, like I said, they're trying to keep up with like a lot of like with the modern anime that they're showing. Like they're trying to keep up with the animation. They want to make sure the pacing and all that's good,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's a good move. I mean, I'm gonna miss seeing like One Piece on a week to week basis, but it's like I think this would be like a great change for One Piece, just so they can kind of keep up, like I said, keep up that amazing quality because we want that animation. We
Mm-hmm.
want that animation in the fights, everything. We want all of that to kind of stay. We want all that to stay the same and all that. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
curious how how this is going to turn out. I think it's going to be like really good. And then you got One Piece live action season 2 coming out. Oh, that's just
Mm-hmm.
it's the perfect time. One Piece fans, and we eating good, man. With One Piece,
Mm-hmm.
we are definitely fed. We are definitely fed for
Mm-hmm.
sure, bro. It's a lot of good things.
Right.
Uh,
B, what you gotta
I'm gonna
say?
need One Piece to. I'm gonna need One Piece to end soon, though.
No, you don't.
No, I'm gonna need it to end soon because we're losing the voice actors.
That's true. Oh yeah.
The voice actors are old now. They're getting old. They ain't gonna survive much longer.
Yeah, because Frankie's
Damn,
voice actor retired.
he did retire.
Uh, who else?
I think one of them just died.
Wasn't it Brooks'
Damn,
voice actor that passed?
I, was
it
it?
was Brooke. It was Brooke.
Yeah, it was
Yes, it
Brooks'
was.
Okay,
voice
yeah.
actor.
Hmm.
Dang. I mean, he can come back as a skeleton. Yo ho 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 ho. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was there. It was there. I had to
Oh
do
my gosh!
it. Yo ho ho
Yeah.
ho.
I
I'm
about to say I
sorry,
don't think he
Rusty.
awakened. I don't think he awakened that devil fruit yet.
I'm sorry. I had to do it. Rest
Oh
in
my
peace to him.
god!
But yeah, like, cause was it? I think Luffy's voice actor says she was going to retire the minute One Piece is done,
Wow. I don't
and
blame her.
yeah, It's like you made bet. You're literally the voice actor for the biggest anime in the world. The voice actor, you're the voice for a character that is leading a manga that is almost about to surpass DC Comics in sales. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
and the thing is
crazy.
too about that little fun fact, their sales is about to equal DC sales as a whole from the 30s up until now.
You
So
know
that's
what?
crazy.
They got that. That's all them.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, season 2, I'm happy it's going seasonal because
Yeah.
one, it makes the manga allows the manga to get further ahead, but two, and it came down to a particular episode, and it's one of the episodes with Luffy, Dory, and Bragi is fighting the Gorosei in their transformation forms, and then the scene transfers over to Nami in that group, and Nami's just sitting there like, "Hi guys, yeah, let's get to that Sunny," and I'm like, "Can we go back to the good animation?" I was like, "Please."
Oh yeah.
It looks
Wow.
so bad. Like it looks so bad, and like I'm not saying they was drawn bad. It's just they look like a PNG file just placed
Yeah.
on a top of another PNG file. That's all they look
Hmm.
like, and I was like, please. That's why I was like, I'm glad they're going down the seasonal route, and it allows the
Hmm.
voice actors to take a break too.
Yeah.
So, which is great. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And then even with live action season 2, that's going to be fun. Like Chopper looks really good. I'm excited for that. I'm curious.
Oh
Go ahead.
yeah, all the CGI things that you would have thought,
Mm-hmm.
that we would have problems with.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, Chopper looks good. Um, if you saw the trailer, Laboon looks good.
Oh my god. Yes, the
Yeah,
Dorian Bragi look huge.
yes.
I was like, yo, this is gonna be fun. Speaking of which,
Hmm.
keep this in mind to the fans out there, not the One Piece fans, but fans of ours. We are also having Pirate Talk season 2 come back. So yeah, get ready for that. So not only y'all gonna be getting this podcast, y'all gonna get Pirate Talk as well. So yeah,
Phew.
2 podcasts for y'all for free. Cause we don't got
The
it.
price of one.
Cause we can't afford a Patreon right now. So subscribe to us so we can afford a Patreon.
Exactly. Help us out.
But yeah,
Like the
that's
video.
One Piece season 2. It's going to be great. Live action season 2 is going to be great. I can't wait for that. I would say the only thing I hope they don't do in season 2 is the extreme close ups that they always did.
Oh my gosh.
The close-ups were so like I kind of understood why they did it. It's so probably so that they didn't have to show as much of the
Mhm.
surrounding, and that way they didn't have to be so precise with it. But it was kind of annoying with the angle they had.
Right.
I
Every
know
single
It's
it
always
was
like
constant.
up
It was
views.
constant.
yeah, like you
It's-
all up in my face.
Yo, the one shot of Luffy doing the Gatling gun, and he's like this. I was like, fam, you didn't have to do that. I was like,
Oh
come
my
on,
gosh.
fam. No, don't do Luffy like that, dog. No.
Oh my god, they didn't need to do that at all.
But I'm curious to see what are they gonna cut out. Because I know from what they said in season 2, this is supposed to be just leading up to Drum Island. They're not gonna go to Alabasta just yet. That's actually gonna be season 3, which I'm
Ah,
interested.
Oh,
in.
so they're supposed to stop at Baroque Works?
Yes. Let me. Let me correct myself. I'm gonna make sure I'm not giving out wrong information. Season 2 of One Piece live action.
I'm gonna say yeah, because I think that just gives them all the way up to Baroque Works if they're not going to Alabasta. Oh wait, no, sorry. So they stop right after they meet Chopper.
Yep. So they said the story follows the Straw Hats navigating the Grand Line with key major players and villains like Miss All Sunday, uh, and Miss Wednesday joining the cast. The season will also introduce Tony Chopper. But we do see Robin and uh, Crocodile, so they already had their characters all set and ready to go. What is?
No, I think you get to Alabasta, but I don't think you finish Alabasta. I think you get to the maybe right after they land.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because if you see Robin, I'm trying to think would Robin ever be in like shown like that? And it looked like she was on a ship. And
Mm.
the only time I could think of is maybe when they're talking about Crocodile or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
or talking to Crocodile on a snail, the snail phone thing.
Yeah. So what they
But I,
saying here is season 2 is gonna cover the start of the Grand Line, Low Town, Drum Island, Reverse Mountain, Whiskey Peak, and Little Garden, and is introducing Chopper. But they said that it should conclude around Drum Island arc, setting up Alabasta. So yeah, I could see probably Robin
okay,
and like I could see Robin probably showing up in the second to last episode and Crocodile showing up in the last episode.
That's how I think. That's how I think it'll go too.
yeah. Uh, uh, Sorry. Say the Baroque Works people again that they're going to introduce.
Let me see.
Because I know you said Miss Sunday. Uh, it has to be the guy who's with her, the black guy.
What was his name? So the characters they said we're going to be getting is Chopper, Miss All Sunday, which is Robin, Smoker, Tashigi, Vivi, and Crocodile.
Okay.
Dorian Bragi, uh, Kreha,
Okay. Uh, oh, at this point, I'm going to have to rewatch the trailer.
yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, duh, I
Yeah.
can just click on it. Season 2 cast of One Piece. Dang, it was like right there in front of me. So we're gonna get introduced to Dragon. He's gonna show up.
They have
Ooh,
someone cast for him?
Yep, these are all characters. Like they got their cast people already.
damn.
I'm
So
surprised about Dragon.
yep. So Dragon's gonna
Nah,
be
for
in
real.
it. Ingram's gonna be in it. The dude that had the curly hair, that had the bullets sticking out of his hair.
Oh,
Like
Ingram,
yeah,
yeah.
he's gonna be in it.
Oh, yeah, he has to be. If Vivi's going to be there.
Right,
Uh,
that's a must.
the shop owner that sold Zoro the swords, his new swords that he got. Miss Golden Week is going to be in it. Chess is going to be in it. He's one of the guards that was at Drum Island. Uh,
Uh-huh.
KM. No, I think Chess was one of the other bounty hunters. Because remember, there was a small little arc where they met all these bounty hunters.
Uh-huh.
Yep, Miss Wednesday Vivi's going to be there.
Okay.
Cobra got casted too. Dr. Kreha's going to be in it. Dr. Hero Look, can't forget about the goat. Mr. Nine's going to be in it.
Is that the black guy?
No, Mr. Nine, he had like the nines on his little cheek with the little, like he had a crown. on his head.
Oh, he was the fake prince or fake king.
Yeah, you're thinking of Mr. Five.
Okay, because I see Mr. Three's in there too.
Miss
Uh,
Valentine's going to be there. Yo, these
yep,
characters, like the actors they chose, look just like them. Especially
they
Mr.
really
Five.
do.
Mr. Five look just the guy that's playing Mr. Five look just like Mr. Five. Just put some glasses on him.
Oh,
Mr. Three's going to be there in it. Dory Bragi, of course. We're going to meet Crocus. So we're actually going to meet a Roger pirate in main timeline. No flashback.
oh,
So that's going
yeah,
to be
that's the
fun.
red line.
Smoker, of course. Tashigi.
Wait, who is this?
Wapple.
Oh yeah, if you're going to Drum Island, because yeah, he has to be there.
Dalton from Drum Island as well.
Mhm.
Of course, we already got Mr. Zero and Miss
Oh,
All Sunday, Robin and Crocodile. But yeah, that's the new cast people and Chopper, of course.
Got the girl who paints from Baroque Works.
Yeah, that was a Miss Golden Week.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, this is gonna be fun.
yes.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just saw. Literally looking at the trailer. They have the what do you call what is the beaver or the mole and the bird,
Mm-hmm.
the vulture. They have them in there.
Hey, I can't
Like
wait.
I'm literally. This vulture has a gun on his back.
You don't remember that?
I don't know why I don't remember that. I remember the mole carrying the gun.
Mm. Oh yeah, Ace is gonna be in it. No, Ace shows up in Alabasta, but they're probably gonna make
Yeah,
a reference to him because they already chose who's gonna play him. So I'm curious to
they
see is he
did.
gonna show up. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they cast him yet.
It's the dude from I can't remember he's one of the dudes from the Cobra Kai series.
Oh, I did hear about that. Okay.
But yeah, he's playing Ace, and he looks just like Ace too. So that's gonna be good.
Oh,
So yeah, let's see how this goes. So my next question is, how far do y'all think the One Piece live action is gonna go?
Like
like
seasons wise.
yeah.
Because I can honestly just see them going up to the war, and then they calling it from there.
What Marine Ford?
Yeah, Marineford, and then calling it there.
That would be the perfect. That honestly, that would be perfect. Honestly,
I can see that, but also it depends on how far they take each season. Like you see how they ended. They're going to end season two at the beginning of Alabasta or right before Alabasta.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the question is, will Marine Ford be in the middle of a season, or will it be more towards the end, or will what you call it? Will they? Nah, never mind. I think I just answered my own question. I was gonna say, will they do a time skip in the middle of a season, like in the middle of like a mid-season type thing?
mm,
I don't know,
That's the only question.
because then you
right.
gotta look at the arcs that they gotta retell. So, because if Baroque Works if Alabasta is not going to be until season 3, then they got Skypiea
Scott P is a whole arc by itself.
by itself.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah, a whole
It,
season by itself. Sorry.
as long as they cast Eminem as a no, I'll be happy.
Stop.
Yo, Luffy, what you doing here? You don't want to fight me? I'm the god of lightning, dog.
Oh my god.
With the lightning and the fighting and the tightening. No.
All right, stop, yo.
Right now, in the night, nigga, right now, it's like lightning, right?
Bruh, and they'll start rapping and lightning starts shooting everywhere. That'd be crazy.
I was like, bro's literally throwing out lightning bars, dog.
Oh my god.
So
My name is. My name.
He got an
Yo,
area. He got area effect for no reason, just for singing. Every time he talks.
cause you got, cause they're gonna have to tell Skype here. There was, I feel like they're gonna have to skip, uh, Long Land, cause that could be just an episode, honestly.
Hmm.
So Long
Okay.
Land is probably gonna be with, if they do this after Alabasta. Long Land is going to be with Skype. So that's a season itself. So that'll probably be season 4. Season 5 is going to be obviously what's it called? Water 7
Yeah.
and the Robin rescue arc. Unless
Oh
they might
man.
break that up into 2 different seasons again. So let's just say season 5 and 6, and then you
I feel like.
got, go ahead.
Sorry, I was about to say. I feel like the waters. I feel like Water Seven and NL's lobby.
Mm,
Any's lobby has to be the same thing. Like Water Seven has to be the first half of a season, and then
mm,
Any's lobby has to be the second half
right.
because it goes together. Like it's all one thing. Actually, no, never mind. Maybe I'm stupid again because we got Baroque Works in season 2, and then we got Alabasta in season 3. So
Yeah,
never
but
mind.
I would say look how long Alabasta was compared to Indy's lobby.
Hmm.
Oh, never. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
So, because I can understand why. And then you know how old it is since he's in on the whole creation of each season. He wants to make sure everything is perfect. And then he also kind of throws in little Easter eggs even for the manga and for the anime in the live action to kind of fill in some gaps with that. So, all the only thing I'm just worried for One Piece live action is that they might. I don't want them to end up how Avatar: The Last Airbender is, because Aang is an adult now in the season 2 of Last Airbender.
Yeah.
When you look at those two, it's like a 10-year-old, then you got a 16-year-old.
Right.
16. Right. Right. They
And
honestly they should already be on season 3 already.
Yes.
honest,
Yeah, they should be in the Land of Fire, the Book of Fire.
Right.
right.
Exactly.
And I'll be honest, the way how the actor for Aang, how older he looks now, I'll be honest, that could fit for book 3, Book of Fire.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said.
That would have
Yep.
fit. That would have the way how he looks now would have fit perfectly. But now it's like, dog, you a grown man now.
Right. He's tall. He's tall as shit now,
He's
bro.
taller than Katara. And that was his whole thing, was that he wasn't called taller than Katara, but now he's taller than her.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Cause that
You
bro look
know.
like a he look like a even though he's a master airbender, and he is at that point, bro looks like he should be a master of masters. The way how he looking. Bro got a full jawline and everything.
And that's the thing that's one of the main things they was kind of worried about with Avatar. Like they how they didn't want Aang to kind of get too older. They was trying they had to kind of rush it. I think that's why season 1 is when as fast as it did because they're trying to like hurry up before Aang when the main character for Aang gets
Mm,
too big. But too late for that.
right, and he already looked too big now. Like
Right,
what they
you
should
know?
have done was just, even though it's probably like exhausting for the actors to do this, but they should have just filmed everything in just one big go for book 1 and 2, and then just release it at separate times. And then that could have gave them some time to rest. And then like I said, season 3 or book 3, Aang could look how he looks now. I would have been okay with that because design wise, that the way how Aang looks would have fit Aang's personality in book 3 when he's a little bit more
In book
serious.
3. Yep. I agree. I agree.
But yeah, One Piece live action season 2 starting. Season 2 One Piece. Elbaf. So let me start with this for season 2 for the anime. Are y'all caught up with everything else in the anime? Well, in the manga.
Manga, yes. Anime, no.
So
Anime, yeah. Manga, no.
So the only I would say the main things I'm excited for the live, because again they're going down seasonal route. So where they at in the anime, well in the manga, I could see the second for season 2 is going to start off with them coming to Elbaf, but I could see the ending point being right before they tell us like the backstory of Loki, Harold, and Rox,
Mm.
and then save Rox for season 3.
Yeah, I honestly, I think it'd be. I think that'd be best if they did it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I think
But yo, but
that,
the fact that we're gonna
How
have to wait for a whole nother year to get a Rox in the anime, that's gonna be
right.
crazy.
That's gonna be like that's gonna be hype. That's gonna be peak. That's
Mm-hmm.
going to be peak, bro.
Because we're
When
getting
that gets
Prime Rox, Prime Roger, Prime Whitebeard, Prime
I
Big
mean,
Mom.
yeah,
They
yep.
gonna have to go
That no,
crazy on this.
they're gonna have and I think that's one of the reasons why they wanted to take the season off because like they know they're approaching to like, all right, we're getting to that point where we gotta end this because I think and I said it the other day, like, you know, One Piece is gonna get it's coming down. I think we're like in the final stretches of One Piece ending and all that stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like we want to make sure, you know, I kept like I told you the other day, they want to wrap this show up in a nice bow. They want to make sure that this show ends off with a nice bow, which is why I think they're making these adjustments now.
Mm-hmm.
Why they're going seasonal? Because also, you know, the cast, the voice actors, they are getting older. They've been doing it for like since like the late '90s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like I think, and now like you know, they kind of want the quality to continue to increase and just continue to get better, and they want to bring in like these hype moments from the manga and make sure it's executed really well into the anime because like these next few seasons
Mm-hmm.
of One Piece in the seasonal route, bro, it's about to be insane. It's about to be freaking insane. Like I don't think nobody is going to be ready, bro. This is going to break the internet. It's going to break the internet. It really
Right.
is.
They and I guess and I think they also saw how certain animes are ending now. Like nobody really cared for nobody. Like I ain't gonna say nobody. A lot of people didn't care for the ending of My Hero.
Mm,
Uh, well, there was another anime they didn't really care for the ending for. Well, in the manga, people didn't really care for the ending of Kaiju number 8.
mm,
I'm not gonna spoil that one there, but in my personal opinion, it's almost like, well, what was the whole point of the whole story at that point? And
right.
then who else was there? Uh, Fire Force actually ended pretty nicely, so I'm happy with that. But you know how Oda is too. Oda wants to make sure this is ending correctly. Now,
And that's what I'm saying. Right. Hmm.
correctly and peacefully, because this is a show that's this is his baby, and we know for a
Yes.
fact when he's done with One Piece, he's probably gonna be done writing mangas. He might
That's it.
now if One Piece as a series and as like yeah as a series may get like a spinoff, but he's probably not going to be working on it. Like he
Nah.
might come in and
I'm
like
gonna be.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he even will do a spinoff of One Piece
Mm,
Nah.
unless it's telling a story about someone who we don't see during the main during main arcs. Like, oh,
Right.
let's go. Nope. Never mind. Because only way it gets a spinoff is if it tracks Ace, or two, it tracks Kobe.
I'll be honest. I don't
Maybe,
even.
maybe even Sawbo too. But those are your three options. But
Mhm.
I don't
I
see it doing Kobe too much because no, sorry, I don't see it doing Ace too much because
mhm.
Ace. I mean, they gave us a whole freaking backstory of when Luffy was with Ace, and then they told us how Ace got with the Whitebeard pirates, and I mean, the only thing they can give us with spinoff of Ace is his adventures with Whitebeard. That's pretty much it.
All right, and even with that, that's because what with Ace the Ace light novels, he meets Mass Deuce, he creates the Ace Pirates, he tries to fight Whitebeard, he ends up joining Whitebeard,
Mm.
and all we're going to see is just him and Jinbei fighting, and then Blackbeard kills. Well, not kills. Well, I don't want to say kills, but offs the one of the members, and that's it.
What? Yeah,
So I would much rather have like a Kobe story, to be honest with you.
I can see Kobe like being next Garp.
Yep,
Garp making Kobe exactly what he wanted Luffy to be.
we got to see what the Pink Mamba's doing, dog. The Pink Mamba.
You know what? It's fine. It works for him.
I would. I would rather because originally I was gonna say, well, we can get a Roger story, but I feel like Oda's gonna tell Roger's adventure in a flashback.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to do it at the very end, like
Mm-hmm.
with the like with whatever the One Piece is. I feel like he left one final message at One Piece,
Mm-hmm.
like how he did with the poneglyphs.
Right.
Right.
And like the only thing they can really tell for Roger's story is just how he got the poneglyphs and on his way. Like the only thing they can probably tell is like what happened before Roger became a pirate. But
Pretty
even
much
with,
like how he started his journey as a pirate.
right,
Hmm.
but even with that, that's probably not going to be long. So I would rather have a Kobe story or a Down D Stairs story.
Bruh.
Bro, Down D Stairs was the only one who beat Kuina.
I'm done.
Down these stairs. Zoro could even beat Kuina, but down these stairs.
Oh my gosh.
I love the fact that One Piece community got so many jokes. Like they got down these stairs. They got Buggy D Clown.
Buggy D, I remember that one.
What is it? Sad D Boy as in Sabo.
Bruh.
Like, cause what they can't really tell a Sabo story because what else they gonna tell for him?
Yeah, they kind of did a lot of that
Oh,
wrong.
oh yeah, never mind. They can't really tell anything other than I guess if they wanted to tell the revolutionary side of everything.
I actually don't want that.
You know what? It probably wouldn't even be that interesting. It'll probably only be actually that's literally Dragon's flashback then. Like
Yeah,
literally him what how he split off from Garp.
right. So yeah, if anything, because I can't
That's a
even,
special.
I can't even see what's going to happen in the future at this point. Because who will be the big bad at that point? Like, because the only reason the Naruto universe works with a time skip going into the future is because their whole system is set up that like there's always going to be some type of corruption there,
Right.
and that they can always fight. One Piece
Uh-huh.
main villains are Blackbeard and Emu. Emu is the cause on why the world is what it is, and once Luffy beats Emu, it's almost like okay, cool. The world is like safe from this evil tyranny, and then
Mhm.
Dragon's going to be pretty much going to be the one to kind of make sure that it stays like that. Dragon or Vivi, one of the two. And then Blackbeard's going to get beat by Luffy, so essentially they're going to just be fighting for the One Piece at that point. So I can't see who's going to be like the big bad unless they like find something in space. Because I know Oda been dropping hints about stuff that happened in space, and then Luffy and them was like, "Let's go to space," and then they find something even worse than Emu out there.
Right.
Because
I'm sorry, I can't see One Piece starting to do space stuff. Y'all need to stop doing this Fast and Furious stuff. Like
honestly,
Yeah.
we don't need cars in space. We don't need
We don't
spaceship.
need
We
it.
don't need ships in space.
hey, Jujutsu Kaisen did that already.
Uh,
Yeah, but Jujutsu Kaisen it works. It actually works.
It makes sense. How they implement it, I feel like it does. I feel like it does make some sense. It does.
Mm-hmm. But I don't.
Like the way how they kind
I don't know. I'd rather it be someone found like an ancient devil fruit, and then I don't know, they became a new big bad or something. I'd rather that than anything else.
How ancient can they get?
Well, I mean, if the Nika fruit was escaping the government for 800 years, let's go with that ancient.
True.
Like every single time they had the fruit, it was like, you know what? I don't want to be here.
Like someone said, Two Piece can just be about like Luffy and them kids going to fight like the new big bad, which would be like Doflamingo Seraphim.
You know
of,
what? I can see that. I can actually see
yeah,
that.
yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can literally gain his own conscience and like, you know what? I don't care about the government. I'm just gonna live my life, and he be out.
Yeah, because they already kind of drop hints with that. Because if you look at the Sayers film, they do have like a personality that is similar to the original copy. And the example they
Mhm.
used was Boa Hancock's Seraphim.
How she still like Luffy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So eventually, Doflamingo should kind of break away and do his own thing.
Uh, that I can see that working. The question is, how far will that? Well, I guess more of a question is the personality will be there. Will there be any memories?
I
Because
don't.
if he has any memories of the original, then he can pretty much grow that the Doflamingo family back up into like what it used to be. Not with the same people, but he can find people just like them.
I don't think so. I don't think they have the same memory. Only because just like what we seen with Boa Hancock Seraphim, because at first the Boa Hancock Seraphim did not really recognize Luffy. They're just like, oh my gosh, enemy. But then it's just like the personality is still there,
Mm-hmm.
and so it still
Okay.
grows. Yeah. So like Kuma Seraphim is probably gonna go out with Bonnie somewhere. Uh, we don't know what's the deal with Crocodile Seraphim. Might maybe start Baroque Works too. Maybe. Jinbei's like Seraphim 100% is probably gonna be training with Zenbei at some point. So it'll probably be like the second son of the sea. I think that's it. Cause you have Boa Hancock's, Jinbei's, Doflamingo. Oh yeah, Gecko Moria's, but that one's just probably gonna be lazy.
Uh, I don't know if he'll be lazy. He still has an ambition. I think he'll probably try to take the lazy route to get his ambition.
True. He might try and fight Kaido and realize Kaido's not Wano no more. I'm here to fight you, Kaido. Oh wait, shit.
He's like, I'm here to fight you, Kaido. Up. Oh no, it's pink. It's the wrong dragon.
Oh wait, B, did you hear about the new information about Gecko Moria?
What?
It's spoilers, but it was in SBS though, so it's not directly in the manga. But Gecko Moria is apparently related to Odin. Not yeah, Odin.
How?
So Gecko Moria's full name is, so his first name is clearly Moria, but his full name is Kazuki Moria. But the way how they flipped it was that he added, from what they people are saying, that he added extra kanji in his last name, so it converts it from Kazuki to Gecko. So in Japanese, like the way how they would write Kazuki, if they add an extra character in front of it, it will change it to Gecko.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, you know something?
Mm.
That might actually explain a little bit because I'm just gonna say that might explain why that he has that corpse of the samurai then.
Yep.
Why was it Zoro's relative or somebody?
The Ryuma.
Yes.
Yep.
That's probably why he had his corpse then. He probably stole it when let's say he was in Wano. He probably stole it when he left Wano.
So yeah, and that's what the theory people are saying was that he grew up in Gecko Moria grew up in Wano, and so because the way how they fit in the timeline is that he grew up in Wano, and when Odin, well not Odin, Odin was like basically kind of working under what's his name, Orochi. Gecko Moria was like, "Hey, fam, we're not supposed to do this. We're royalty. Let's take back our country." But Odin was like, "Nah, we gotta do this the right way." So then that's when Gecko Moria goes to fight Kaido. He loses, but right before he leaves the country of Wano, he takes the corpse of Ryuma, and then that's when he leaves.
Okay, I can see that. I guess the question is when he had his double fruit.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had it for a minute.
If he had it then, right after, if he had it when he was fighting Kaido, then he just didn't. He believed that he didn't have enough manpower, so that's why he went and made Thriller Bark.
Yep.
Okay, that actually makes so much more sense.
Yeah,
I still want to know how he stole the corpse then.
Uh, part my guess is that people knows like the Atlanta Wano know who he is, so he was just kind of walking around. And then it's like when no one was looking, that's when he dug up the grave and then ran away.
I guess. Okay, it's just like that like the fox that was guarding all the swords.
Mm,
I would assume someone like him would have been guarding Ryoma's corpse, like his grave.
true. That is
But
true.
I don't know. That's just my thought. I'm like, okay, he guards all them swords, but one legendary samurai, we leave that man open with his sword that was at his grave apparently.
Right. I don't know. But yeah, do we have anything else? That's it.
Uh, that's all I got.
That's all we got. Marks, you got anything else, brother?
Uh, nah, you just gotta, hey, stay tuned. Anime Mafia, we back, baby.
We back, fam. And
hmm
thank y'all again. We are back for season 2. Stay alert with everything. Make sure again y'all bankai that subscribe button. Make sure bankai. Make sure you destructo this that ring bell notification so you know that anytime we drop, we are there for you. Again, we got a lot of things lined up for y'all for season 2. Not only we're going to be doing the standard podcast episodes, we're going to be doing interviews with some special guests. We're also going to be doing the pirate talk. So we got a lot going on this season. But man, thank y'all again. Again, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, follow all our social medias, and we'll be seeing y'all soon. Peace.